Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the land of the long white cloud, New Zealand. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible facts about this beautiful country. From its unique wildlife to its pioneering spirit, New Zealand is a land of surprises. So buckle up, grab a cuppa, and get ready for a whirlwind tour of New Zealand. New Zealand, you see, it's like that friend who goes on a digital detox retreat and comes back totally transformed. Cut off from the rest of the world, New Zealand became a haven for unique flora and fauna. From giant flightless birds to prehistoric reptiles, New Zealand is a treasure trove of bizarre and wonderful creatures. You've got the kea, the world's only alpine parrot with a mischievous streak a mile wide. And then there's the weta, a cricket the size of your fist. It's like stepping back in time, a real-life Jurassic Park, but with fewer man-eating dinosaurs, thankfully. Now let's talk about women's rights, shall we? New Zealand, you trailblazer, you. Back in 1893, New Zealand became the first self-governing country in the world to give women the right to vote. New Zealand women fought tooth and nail for this right. They wrote letters, signed petitions, and even formed their own political parties. These women were a force to be reckoned with. And you know what? Their efforts paid off. New Zealand's example sent shockwaves around the world, inspiring women everywhere to fight for their own suffrage. So next time you raise a glass, raise it to the women of New Zealand, the original trailblazers who paved the way for equality. Cheers to that. Now, let's talk about the heart and soul of New Zealand, the Maori culture. The Maori people, the indigenous people of this land, have a rich history and a vibrant culture that's deeply intertwined with the land itself. Their traditions? Oh, honey, there's something to behold. You've got the beautiful art of tamoko, the traditional Maori tattoos that tell stories on the skin. And then there are the intricate carvings, adorning everything from meeting houses to canoes. Each swirl and spiral tells a story, whispering tales of ancient gods and mythical creatures. The haka, not just a dance, darling, a war cry. And speaking of Maori traditions, let's talk about the haka. Now, this isn't your average dance floor jig, darlings. The haka is a powerful display of strength, pride, and unity. Imagine a group of warriors stomping their feet, slapping their chests, and sticking their tongues out, all in perfect unison. It's enough to make your heart skip a beat. The haka is more than just a performance. It's a way for the Maori people to connect with their ancestors, to intimidate their enemies. But don't worry, the haka isn't just about war. It's also performed for celebrations, to welcome dignitaries, and to honor their heritage. Fiordland, where mountains meet magic. If there's one place on Earth that looks like it was ripped straight out of a fantasy novel, it's Fiordland National Park. Picture this: towering mountains plunging into shimmering fjords, waterfalls cascading down sheer cliffs, and rainforests so lush they'd make a botanist weep with joy. This World Heritage Site is home to Milford Sound, often hailed as the eighth wonder of the world. Cruising through Milford Sound is an experience like no other. You'll feel dwarfed by the sheer scale of it all, surrounded by beauty that takes your breath away. So pack your hiking boots, grab your waterproof jacket, and get ready to explore a land where magic and nature collide. Sir Edmund Hillary, the Everest pioneer. This legendary mountaineer, born and bred in the shadow of New Zealand's southern Alps, made history in 1953 when he became the first person to reach the summit of Mount Everest. Sir Ed, as he was affectionately known, didn't just conquer mountains, he conquered the impossible. But he wasn't just a mountaineer. Sir Ed was also a philanthropist, adventurer, and all-round good bloke. He dedicated much of his life to helping the people of Nepal, building schools and hospitals in the shadow of the mountain he conquered. Talk about a legacy! Now let's meet the bird that's as quirky and endearing as the country it calls home, the Kiwi. This little fella, with its fluffy brown feathers, long beak, and a distinct lack of tail feathers, is about as aerodynamic as a potato. The Kiwi might not be able to fly, but it's a true survivor. They're nocturnal creatures with an incredible sense of smell and powerful legs for digging. They're also fiercely territorial, and they've been known to see off predators much larger than themselves. These little birds are a true national treasure, and New Zealanders are fiercely protective of them. So if you're lucky enough to spot a Kiwi in the wild, consider yourself blessed. Now let's talk about food, shall we? and specifically a traditional Maori feast that's as delicious as it is dramatic, the hongi. Imagine this, a pit dug into the ground, hot stones sizzling at the bottom, and baskets of food lowered in to slowly cook for hours. The result? Tender meats, smoky vegetables, and a taste that's infused with the essence of the earth itself. So if you're ever invited to a hongi, clear your schedule and loosen your belt, because you're in for a culinary treat you won't soon forget. Hold on to your hats, thrill seekers, because we're headed to Queenstown, the adventure capital of the Southern Hemisphere. This stunning town, nestled on the shores of Lake Wakatipu, is a magnet for adrenaline junkies and outdoor enthusiasts. Want to hurl yourself out of a plane? Queenstown's got you covered. Fancy bungee jumping off a bridge? No problem. How about whitewater rafting through a canyon? Done and dusted. But Queenstown isn't just about heart-stopping adventure. You can also enjoy scenic hikes, world-class wineries, and breathtaking views that'll leave you speechless. So, whether you're a daredevil or just looking for a scenic escape, Queenstown has something for everyone. Prepare to have your mind blown because we're about to descend into a subterranean wonderland. Deep beneath the rolling hills of New Zealand, you'll find a network of caves that are home to a truly magical sight, glowworms. Thousands of tiny creatures, each emitting a bioluminescent glow, creating a spectacle that's like staring up at a starry night sky. So if you're ever in New Zealand, do yourself a favor and add a glowworm cave tour to your itinerary. Trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these amazing facts about New Zealand, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating videos. And tell me, which fact surprised you the most? Was it the pioneering women, the haka, or maybe the glowworm caves? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those Kiwi facts coming. See you next time.